Now, as Namibia marks 36 years of independence, how does Japan view Namibia's development journey within the broader African human security landscape?
Okay, I'm not in a position to present Japanese official view. In my view, Namibia has succeeded in nation building in the past 36 years. So the nation building has been much valued by all African nations, but you started the colonial situation, so which lasted until the end of the Cold War. So, but you have achieved good government, good governance, which can protect human security, the security of individuals.
And why is human security especially important for Africa today?
Okay, so in my view, the human security is important because there are human insecurities. We all face, insecurities as human beings, but including the climate change and pandemics, and also the violent conflicts. As President Julius Nyerere once commented, Africa has enjoyed relative peace, but still we are faced with a lot of insecurities. So the Africans are relatively more vulnerable to the threats to human security, like all consequences of climate change, etc.
Now, Professor Yoichi, where do you see the biggest opportunities for Namibia and Japan to work together?
Okay, so the Namibia-Japan relationships. The Japan is a small country. We lack natural resources, so we need resources like rare metal, rare earth, etc. But the relationship should be based on the mutual benefit. And I think the Japanese assistance from the organization like JICA should bring enable Namibia to add more value and also create more jobs. So not only on these economic fronts, but also in terms of culture, and we can cultivate common values, and we can exchange ideas through, for example, the exchange of students between the University of Namibia and Japanese universities. So this is also quite important, and we can collaborate in the academic front as well.
In terms of technology and skills development, what role do they play in strengthening human security?
Okay, so technology, makes us connected, and also the skills add more value. But at the same time, I think the ownership of technology is quite important, the African ownership of technology and Asian ownership of technology. So I think Japan has been succeeding in adapting Western technologies to the Asian, Japanese local realities. So when we talk about technology, digital skills, I think we should pay more attention to the Africanized or Asianized, those technologies, like African algorithm in AI, and so on.
How can shared values such as peace, mutual respect, and sustainability further strengthen Namibia-Japan relations in the years to come?
Okay, good questions. The values, shared values. I think we should situate Namibia-Japan relationships in the context. So I think it is quite important for our two countries to collaborate in protecting and also the rehabilitating bilateralism, especially at the United Nations. So we will discuss the SDGs agenda, etc. So we share quite a lot of values, including human dignity. So it's a kind of the philosophy of Ubuntu, which is very much deeply shared by Asians and Japanese people. So let's collaborate with each other in the bilateral and also multilateral fora. Thank you.